I've got here a suggestion I've made to myself to practice that using different touches. So I could do a leggiero touch. Or I could use a martellato touch, which is a very hammered. But because the way I'm moving, I'm experiencing very similar sensations in my arm. There is no tension in my arm whatsoever when I do that. My arm is freely floating behind the fingers. And rather, as we've been looking at in previous exercises, I'm sensing the rotations. There, there, certainly here. And as I play adjacent fingers here, I've got a movement across. So the movements are, they're adequate for what I need to do, depending on the speed that I play at, depending on the volume that I play at. So the leggiero is more active in the tip of the finger. So we could practice it rather slower with active tips. Staccato. And when I get faster, I'm just aware of scratching movements on the surface of the keys, very, very close to the keyboard. The martellato, again, comes from a very free wrist, very springy wrist. So there's absolutely no tension in my wrist. That would be a killer. If I noticed that I was tightening up in my wrist, I would not be able to play